I came to you, Joan, when I went to a movement class. I didn't really understand that the movements were a reflection of parts of me that were stuck. I didn't even realize that having my nervous system so stressed out and frozen was keeping me in resistance and not allowing the good things to come in that I was trying to manifest. I was very stressed, very much struggling, very much in servitude, exhausted, and getting nowhere towards my goals. And now I'm like the opposite because I recognize when I start to overthink and I am able to ground myself back into my body and change the way my brain is looping, relax into accepting. So I'm not so exhausted, like I'm just kind of flowing through my life. Although I get stuck now and then, but not for long. And I realize what I'm doing. So I've gone from night to day in terms of the way I live my life and the way I experience every day. I would say that the one thing that almost kept me from signing up was investing in myself, because when I met with you, Joan, after the challenge, and you said, I think the miracle maker is the next best thing for you, I could feel that was true. I could feel that making that investment for me was going to change my life and it was important. But I almost didn't do it because I wasn't valuing the work and myself and recognizing at that moment that this would be something that would be well worth every penny. And now I am just not the same person. So I naturally start telling people, well, I was like this before, but now I'm like this now. And it's because of Dr. Joan Yu. And let me tell you about her, because she has a movement class coming up that you can join for free, or a challenge or whatever, in order to experience that mind changing and life changing work that you do. And I'm grateful, very grateful to be here.
And how about your new job?
Yes, and I manifested a new job. So I was working every single weekend. I was working nights until midnight. I was working all the holidays, not having time with my family, not spending time with my grandkids. And a new job opportunity presented, but there were 100 applicants for the job. And so I ended up being one of the top 5 in terms of who they were going to interview. I could feel in my body that I just needed to hold the energy for allowing that experience to come in. And I was the one chosen for the job. And since I just accepted that job, the pay is greater than I expected. The hours are less than I work now. No weekends, no holidays, no nights. It's remote. I can create my own hours. It's like a dream job that I didn't even realize would be available to me. It's a better job than I even thought it was. And so as I've embodied that acceptance, it's shifting other opportunities coming in. Fascinating. And there's really little to do except to just allow and accept what's happening to you as it is right now.
What would you tell people who is on the verge of making decisions?
I would say to take the leap, because the return on your investment is going to be greater than you would ever be able to even explain to anybody. You can't quantify the way your life is going to shift. And as you start to bring new opportunities in, there's more abundance, and it's all going to be well worth it. Joan is like a very unique healer in her ability to just erase the things that are stuck and get your nervous system unfrozen. There's nobody else doing the work in the way that she does it. So naturally, because Joan can see where you're stuck and eliminate that, where you might feel it, but you don't really understand how to release it, she's able to do that. So it's life changing. And so I'd say if you're on the verge, take the leap. You won't regret it.